Pull down, but lives. Playing with fire there.
They need a Blink Dagger on a Centaur to start the fights properly, and Miracle needs more farm. Right now, he's just pretty much the hero at the laning stage. Level 10. Okay, what did he go for? 15 damage, so that's kind of a greedy build. He's going all in on the damage.
Dire's middle tower is
Yeah,
under attack.
and well, Global comes out now as they have found a pick-off here on the Matumba Man. Just the relocate combo together with the chase, and now Kuro running away. He's going to try and TP. No such luck. They find a double kill, and the person who likes this, FNG, it's a little bit more in there for himself. Dreams of boots.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, did he get the last hit? No. Illidan's strength got both of them. Still no boots. He is 420 gold away from the boost of speed. Man, I hate to be in this kind of a situation where you need to buy other items. You want to invest into sentries, into observer wards, especially if you play against the Invis hero, like a bounty hunter, like a Slark.
Yeah. I mean, the plus side is that if there was a hero that this had to happen to, Silencer's not a bad one. All he needs to do is get that global off as the game goes later and later. But, I mean, it is starting to feel like Team Spirit are hitting their stride. You look at the experience graph in particular, and it's almost 3,000 ahead, or rather into the favor of Team Spirit. So I'm feeling like they're in a pretty decent position as Kuro has the missile on him, but they're just going to leave him to his fate.
Oh, Lina with the Invis rune. This could be another kill on Phantom Assassin.
Oh, she blink strikes forward, and that might be her undoing as Miracle caught yet again. The Nightmare's there. Not enough mana, though, and the Laguna Boy does come out. They drop the ultimate as well from the Brewmaster. This is a pretty heavy commitment here. I don't know if they need to go for that. Instead, focus back, man. It's just going to be a wasted brew split.
Dire's top tower is under
They're going to need to play around the Centaur. He has a Blink Dagger ready. Also, I'm still thinking about his skill build. 4 points in return, and if you go for a Vanguard, you can't use double edge that much.
Yeah.
As the same thing you could use with the Hood. So he goes for it just to excel his farm.
Well, and now it's another pressure towards mid lane, and it is going to start, you know, being an issue they need to resolve. No brew split online, and jump forward. Instead, the global comes out. As soon as it happens, they're going to try and blow up this DB. The damage coming out from the gyro. It hits onto absolutely everybody, but now trying to turn it back around. They do manage to take out that Io. Kuro starting to fall down now, as well as Illidan is trying to kill him off. They've almost got it, and they will find him. But Team Spirit taking advantage of that global.
That's a nice way to start a fight. Blink Dagger on a Panda, followed up with the global silence. Lina didn't even use her combo. She has Yule Scepter right now, so that's a better pick-off potential. Oh, they're gonna go on her.
Or she just gets picked off, like you said. A little bit.
Oh, when I said that she has Yule Scepter, it was flying to her, so she did not have it there.
Alright, who's the courier? Come on
She was
now.
the one using it.
You know that somebody used it beforehand. Illidan is going for an Axe.
You can still go for an Axe, even though you're playing with an IO. It gives you the tankiness, and even if the IO dies, you're still gonna deal the damage.
I guess that's true. I don't know, I guess to me it sort of feels like a waste, but I get what you're saying, that there's other heroes he's probably going to want to tether as well in this game. Lina's a nice one, actually. Give her Axe.
I wonder what happens if you tether Brewmaster and then his splits. Are you still tethered to the green one?
I would
Earth Panda?
assume that you just...
I think you are.
I think you get the entire buff of it no matter what, though. But we'll have to see if that even ends up happening, to be honest, because often he's going to want to blink in and then like split immediately, so you don't want to wait till Fiverr tethers you. I
mean, you're building Aghanims on a gyro because you're going to have it so much sooner before Io hits level 15 anyway.
Yeah. Well, they do have relocate available in 8 seconds. Global is back off cooldown in 5 seconds, and they're going to now pressure for the tier 1 tower mid while Liquid were set up towards the top. So this smoke gank, we'll see if it works out for Liquid or not. Everybody is behind Illidan right now. And he is fairly tanky. The IO nearby, ready to relocate him away if need be. They throw out the Spirit right at the start, looking for the opening now. And just the tier 1 tower down. Man throws out a Crypt Swarm. And Liquid, both teams actually end up missing a smoke gank, not really getting much out of it. Although, if they could find somebody here, Viver going to be the one that's there. The initiation comes out. They're able to find the silencer before Global can come, and that destroys their combo. They end up throwing it out after the fact. This is way too late now, but they will be able to find the kill there onto the DP. There's a buyback from Silencer for that one. They bought back on IO as well, and he relocates into this so they can find a secondary kill. Now Miracle, do they pull back in the Lina with them? They need to cancel the tether, and they will do that just now. The lift up onto one as Miracle being controlled. The long sleep in the crit though, and Miracle finds the kill. Great play from Liquid.
That's a double damage. Yeah, Liquid did exactly what they needed to do. They went on a silencer because he's the one who's going to disrupt their combo. Even though he bought back and used the global, it was kind of late after that.
Yeah.
You know what this lineup from Liquid is called? It's called Lullaby. Look at him. You have a Nightmare from Bane. You have Elder Titan's Echo Stomp, which is also asleep.
Put them all to bed.
What's that Pokemon called? Is it Jigglypuff that sings?
Yeah, it's Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
When are we gonna get a Jigglypuff hero? I don't think either of those guys look like Jiggly. Another smoke though.
Io does.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Kuro, they move in. No global yet again. FNG going to be found, going to be killed. They try and keep people alive with this. They do have actually the Shrine going with the heal coming in from Io. Miracle is going to drop now. Turn on to Mind Control. He's also in trouble. Going to fall here. They managed to find the stone onto GH simultaneously. They're taking him down. On the other side of the fight, though, they found themselves another. It's DP who's going to die. 4 dead without global.
They were going on the high ground. They placed the ward. I think the ward was placed after. Let me just bang on it. Can't. So 3, 4, 2. I don't know. That's just. I want to see if they had a ward because they blinked upstairs. This ward is gonna get de-warded probably, and they're immediately into the Roche pit. They know that DP does not have ulti for some time. 15 seconds until it.
GH moves in though, and with that, it's a little bit scarier going for this. Although
I don't think they have enough damage for it.
Yeah, they're sticking around. As you said, no DP ulti. They will have global backup now as well. So Team Spirit
DP ulti ready,
taking a chance. Can they make this happen? Stampede is also back up. It's taken so long for this to work, but Team Spirit still sticking around the area. They're staying survivable. Viver low on mana, but does still have that soul ring. They're going to throw out a call down now to try and interrupt it, and they manage to get the Aegis with no contention.
Team Liquid did not want to take that fight. If you look at where Phantom Assassin was standing, she was just farming up. She needs that BKB desperately. She needs a defensive tool. Otherwise, she's gonna get blown up by gyros. If she just uses Rocket Barrage on her plus a rocket, there's no way she's escaping.
Speaking of which, look at Illidan's talent choice. Plus 11 Rocket Barrage damage. Instead of the Flak Cannon attacks. What do you think of that?
Well, that's the anti-Centaur build. He went for Crimson Guard, that's why.
Okay. Interesting.
So he's gonna deal less damage. He's not relying so much on the Flak Cannon as a damage. And he has a side gunner as well.
You know, the interesting thing about that too is that I mean, this could be a nice timing with Team Spirit having the Aghanim Scepter online, about to be able to try and like keep more pressure on before the BKBs come out. They're going to destroy these heroes. I don't think people prep for the damage output that comes from those rocket barrages.
How much is it? 11 more?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So I think that
that's
means
a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. see how this goes, because we've been seeing Miracle just barely escape by the skin of his teeth a couple of times now. And
you know what we need?
What's that?
We need an icon when you have Aghanim Scepter on a gyro. The cooldown on the side gunner.
Yeah, that's a good call. Biver hits level 15 and takes the Spirit's hero damage. So they are going all in on this magical damage, and FNG made the call, go down bottom lane. Let's see what they can do here. As apparently they're going to back out now. But it's
so close to BKB. Phantom Assassin needs it before they take a fight. Still Aegis on the gyro. Global is ready.
Yeah, and you can see that Team Spirit really want to try and take advantage of this moment now before BKBs come online, and it's not that much longer before it happens. As keep the pressure on, but we'll have to back out again. Liquid are doing a really good job of maintaining their composure here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So people have been asking about the answer for gyrocopter in the pubs. Is it just Centaur? Is that the answer?
And nah, Gyro doesn't like heroes that can get on top of him, but now that he's farmed with Aghanim Scepter, Drums, and BKB, he's hard to take down, especially when there's a global follow-up and you have an IO.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, there's more pressure coming out, and they have relocate. They're looking to try and take down Team Spirit here, but I think they're just going to go for a relocate play in a second. As the chase is coming, Mind Control looking for an opening. They spot him out, but he's already back. And in the meantime, all of Team Spirit are down bottom, ready to push in if they get the call.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
FNG pinging like a madman on the bottom lane. Dark Troll was blocking him, he couldn't pass.
Nice. It's classic. Well, again, waiting for their moment here, and Liquid gonna come back again. It's only a 4,000 gold lead, but with these BKBs coming out shortly, 300 gold away for the DP, and the PA has hers currently. This could be the moment. Move into range, throw the Crimson Guard on the tower. Matumbo Man drop down low. They decide to go for the Stampede here. Is this really the play that you want to go for? As they jump in onto Illidan, he's living through this. They still have BKBs. They're going to be able to find a lift up onto one if they want to do it, and that's onto the center. Blown up, no, the Nightmare save, but it's not quite enough. Miracle going to drop, but able to get away just barely again. The rocket chasing, but it is not going to connect in the way that they wanted to. Meanwhile, they can go for another lift up. Centaur not able to do anything in this fight, and already this tower down low, but they have to back.
That was a huge save from Kuro. That Nightmare saved him. He didn't receive the damage from the Laguna blade.
Oh, and they take down the IO, but doesn't really matter. The Fiend's Grip, but there's still going to be the Axe working for him. They take down another. Aegis just now expired. They buy back on the Bane. They need to get out of here. And it looks like they will indeed, at least for the moment, although the lift up onto one. Death Prophet out of position. No chance for a BKB at all. And now they take down the Bane as well. There's no buyback on DP. They buy back on the Centaur, though. Are they going to keep going here?
So Mind Control bought back. Kuroki bought back.
They don't have...
Yes. DP had a BKB already, but didn't pop it there.
Well,
IO is going to be back in 20 seconds.
Centaur Stampede jumps forward, trying to take down one. Is it going to happen, though? G almost getting away, 32 HP, but they're going to end up losing another one. Illidan very low. Can he escape? Miracle jumps forward, though, and finishes them off. That's what they needed. The chase forward for more. FNG possibly going to go down. The BKB wearing off, though. The turnaround could happen, and realizing this, Miracle backs out. The relocate in. They go for it. The buyback on the gyro. The BKB now. They just take him down. GH is also going to fall now. Liquid crumbling yet again, and they buy back on the PA. Another
save.
Good play by the Bane, but they relocate away, and that's another buyback for nothing.
I mean, it was a good call to buy back on a gyro, relocate back, and just force a buyback from Phantom Assassin. And they got one more. Who got the last hit? Illidan. So
Yeah, I mean, it's a buyback, though, for Miracle. Now you've got 3 buybacks on the side of Liquid used. I guess it's, again, not as big of a deal as it was previously because there's not that buyback gold penalty, but you can see Team Spirit 7,000 gold lead.
I'm just looking at the items. Elder Titan, his aura. They don't have any kind of magical damage, so one of his aura is kind of useless. The one that is centered around the hero, he needs to be close to actually have it.
Yeah, and he's not getting close to these guys. They deal too much damage. Well, another round coming in. DP is behind enemy lines. Maybe gonna look to pop his ultimate and run in. We're gonna keep our eyes on Matumbo Man throughout this. But in the meantime, it's just a lot of damage dealt to the tower and to the barracks, rather. Illidan walks forward. They pop the ultimate. Mind Control jumped in at the same time. They get the lift up onto 1. That's on Miracle. He's out of this fight for the moment as they focus down the melee barracks. And DP ultimate on the back line. But Matumbo Man completely isolated. Can they blow him up? They are taking down the IO, and he is going to fall with the BKB out. They don't have nearly enough damage. They get the global. It comes far too late now with the silence onto both of them. They buy back on the IO. Try and jump into that one. Mind Control is going to fall. No more BKBs here. It's a lift up on a creep, actually. A little bit of a misclick there by Phobos, but nonetheless, they got what they came for.
Yeah, another buyback. Io buys back, just gives attack speed to the gyro. I love what Panda did. He goes in, doesn't even use clap, just blinks, splits, controls everyone. One with the boulder, the other one with the cyclone, and they just focus the Raxes. They know that Phantom Assassin has no buyback, so this favors them way more because they still have a tier 2 tower and they can play aggressively. Even if the gyro dies, it doesn't mean anything for them.
Yeah. Well, and the Spirit's damage has been very intense with that talent choice by the IO. I feel like Biver, kind of a cool one there from him. Like, when the BKBs start running low, and to be honest, they just got him recently. It's down to 7 seconds for PA. DP has hers still at 9 seconds. That's okay, but if that PA's BKB starts wearing down to 5 seconds, I don't think she can survive in these fights.
Oh, gem picked up by a Centaur. That means they want to get rid of the vision. They need to make something happen with Tumba Man.
Well, they get the Nightmare again. Kuro running forward for this one. The call down is there. The turnaround. They find themselves an IO, but is this going to work? The stomp to follow it as well. Viper down low, but not low enough. They managed to kill him finally. The Crypt Swarm was enough. Another BKB charge used for the IO.
Yeah. You mean Gyro?
Gyro and the DP. Both of them. Use BKB. FNG. A nice two-person stomp there, and there's no IO in this fight. They need to get the hell out of here. They chase. Miracle down to half HP after that one at the start. Nowhere left to go. Illidan in trouble and going to die. They buy back. The global comes again. Maybe a bit too late. Although G starting to run at these guys. Needs to get out of here as well. The stomp going to connect. They've got the gem. And just like that, a triple kill for Miracle. And they take down 4.
And that's going to be a Roche.
What in the hell?
This is not looking good for Team Spirit right now. Centaur, Mind Control with 2-man stomps again.
He played out of his mind. That's at 4,700 gold swing.
This is gonna be a cheese for that Prophet. They don't have Spirit Vessel. They only have Urn on Io, which means that I don't think they can blow up that Prophet. And now that they have a gem, this Lina Shadowblade doesn't feel that good.
Ah, it's true. It's significantly less effective. I mean, I guess the one part about it that's going to be nice later is maybe breaking Mind Control for his passive, but right now they got bigger problems. They've got a DP standing on their high ground, still half of Exorcism ready, and they're taking down this tier 3 tower. Liquid still have a tier 1 up. They're calling for tier 4s. I don't know about that one.
Now look at Mind Control. He's just standing in the range of tier 4 towers. Oh, getting the damage on the towers with Return Aura.
Nice. G moving out, is going to run into GH here possibly as he goes for the bounty runes, or he's just going to pressure out this other tower, it looks like. But as we said, still tier 1s remaining up in the top lane for Liquid. And Team Spirit, well, at times they've looked solid. They just go down now, 4,000 gold in a tank. Look at that swing. Again, taking the fights without IO, it doesn't work.
What does IO have? Ghost Scepter. So he needs a defensive item. Also has Shadow Amulet queued up, Glimmer Cape, just to keep him alive. So
Dire's top shrine is
I'm looking at the items. Gyro finished the MKB, so the accuracy against the Phantom Lance's blur is gonna work. So Lina going all in with the damage. Crystallis.
Dire's top shrine.
Oh,
has
Liquid,
fallen.
are they walking up this hill? The jump forward, the clap, the BKB's already out. Now run away, get us out of here. We don't want to live in this world anymore. The global comes out after the fact. The BKB's still there, but they're taking down Miracle. Io just walked into him. And now the jump back in. G manages to find the kill. It's Aegis down. Need to get the hell out of here before they reset. And G trying to run, seeing if he can escape. They've caught themselves one, and it's FNG. Accepts his fate. But it's Aegis down.
Phantom Assassin lost the Aegis, but they gave her
Dire's
cheese.
top tower
She wants
is
to be
under
that
attack.
front liner. Also, I love the build on Miracle. I have Scotty, just to tank up, get all the stats, slow down these speedy heroes, the Gyro, Lina.
Man, this is what you need. And in that last fight, it did look a little bit weird with the Viver control of the IO. Like, it looked as if you ran in a little bit too close to the EA and just got blown up there. Granted, it's tough against Stampede, but gotta keep her distance.
It's hard to position himself with an IO against these heroes, especially as you mentioned, Stampede. What are we looking at? Big item on GH. You have Heaven's Halberd, which is gonna mitigate a ton of the damage from Gyro if he pops it pre-BKB.
Dire's
Also, it's
bottom
gonna make
tower
him
is under
useless during the
attack.
BKB time.
Do we have any other big talents that are coming out either? Not seeing that much.
Dire's bottom
PA
tower
hit
has fallen.
level 25, so 5% more
Dire's bottom
Coup de
tower
Grace
is under
or
attack.
Cup de Grace.
I like that. It's some solid NA pronunciation there. You did also get level 20 on the Centaur, so an extra
Dire's
20
bottom
strength.
tower has
Not
fallen.
bad in the least bit. He's going to be going for an Ags next, so talk about
Dire's
those
bottom
initial,
tower is under attack.
jumps that we've been seeing from Team Spirit where things look good. Not going to be the case anymore with that Aghanims.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
My goodness. Well, 35 minutes into it, still only 7,000 net worth lead.
Radiant
BKBs
are scanning.
down to 5 seconds. It feels like Team Spirit need to try and bait out the BKBs first. And as far as Liquid goes, likewise, just really force those initiations with a Centaur Stomp.
Oh, they're pinging the Arcane Rune on top. They want to pick that up on a DP. DP has enough to buy a full Shiva's Guard. The reason why he decided to go for a Shiva's Guard is they want to have the vision on the IO. Even if Silencer uses the global, Shiva's still gonna go through, give them the vision, see where the IO is, just blow him up with the Phantom Assassin. Now that she has a Basher, doesn't even have phase boots in the inventory.
Yeah.
Keeping the cheese.
DP is not with the rest of their team, and they're going as 4 right now. They have Centaur ulti as well if they want to use it. Global comes out immediately. DK Phobos to turn. They get to relocate away, which keeps them alive for the moment. Miracle chasing down FNG. They're running back out to try and get on top of these guys, but a lift up onto one, a kill onto Kuro. DP running in. They don't need the DP, although a stun. Miracle taking some damage. The BKB comes out, though. Viver didn't have the tether there available. It broke, and so they end up losing the gyrocopter. He has buyback, and they have DP ulti. They don't care about anything.
They're just gonna go. Phantom Assassin was the one who picked up the Arcane Rune, so he could use Dagger and Blink Strike more often, Panda Split is down for the next 60 seconds.
This is a huge problem now. Again, no global silence for this fight. The walk forward, a light strike grenade, next onto one, the stomp to interrupt it all. Again, no BKBs here for a little while. Miracle has his off cooldown, 30 seconds, jump forward, but the BKB is there. Now the Evil Scepter lift up. Can they take this fight? The stun is there after the Stampede, now taking a whole heck of a lot of damage. Runs away, but already 5 are dead yet again. They can't afford to lose that IO like that. He buys back now. Can they make anything else happen here? G trying to lay into him. They're just doing no damage at all. Disarm, they turn it back around. Godlike Miracle takes down that Lina. She buys back into this as well. Have they weathered the storm? Can they find the kill here? Another catch. They've been able to find that kill. They take down the PA, and now Mind Control is trying to do some jumps there in the forest, but he falls as well.
They're gonna pick up the gem, and they use how many? 1, 2,
I think just 2 buybacks.
Three buybacks.
Oh yeah, with the
it was
gyrocopter.
Gyro, Lina, and Io.
Well, one interesting thing about this, Centaur did not have buyback himself because he invested fully into that Aghanim Scepter. I don't know if they can make anything of it. And obviously Team Spirit are expecting a buyback there, but they could try and pressure for these.
80 seconds for a PA, so they should just take tier 1 and tier 2 tower on the top. She has a buyback, but because she bought back in that fight 10 minutes ago, that's why such a long respawn time.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower.
Well, and it was 900 gold that, who did it go over to? G picked that one up. So what item is G working with now? He's almost at a
Radiant's
Daedalus.
top tower has fallen. Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
I think Lina's gonna need lifesteal as well against the aura, just to keep her alive.
Radiant's top
Well, I
tower
guess
is under
Panda
attack.
does have Vlad's, which is something.
Okay, so that, yes, that's true. Sometimes I gotta say stupid things just so other people can look smart as well.
I appreciate it.
You gotta
take the
shear
game.
the smart looking duo, right?
God knows I need it. That's for sure.
What do you mean? You're always smart.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It looks like also Gyrocopter's about to have his Satanic, and not level 25 yet for Mind Control.
Illusion.
Oh, Silencer's GPM talent is kicking in. 120 on level 15, has Vitality Booster and Buckler, going for a Crimson Guard. Again, just to mitigate the damage from
needed
PA, from DPLT. Yep.
Invisibility.
So we talked about in the beginning of this game that the first game is Stomp one way, the second game is Stomp the other way, and this one feeling like it's actually a pretty solid game. And I still would definitely place the strength right now on Liquid, but things are getting scarier with this BKBs starting to wear down lower. 6 seconds only on the DP now, with obviously 5 on Miracle.
They need to fight around the Roche pit. They can't allow that Prophet to pick up Refresher Shard, Cheese, and Aegis. I mean, DP's not gonna pick all of them up, but it's Refresher Shard.
Mind Control up on the high ground. FNG scouting this all out. They do have Global Silence immediately to try and turn it, but the BKB is out, trying to take down FNG. He's already used Global, though. I don't know if that's a target that they need to focus down. The lift up onto one. Everybody backs out. Silencer buys back now. The dagger goes on to Illidan as well. The turn. They pop the ulti. G being isolated. He falls as well. No buyback on the Lina, but Illidan trying to do whatever damage he can, but he is also going to go down. 2 minutes on the sideline, and with that, Liquid will be able to secure at least Roche, if not more. And Phobos looking like he's gone as well. The bash is out. Yeah, they are feeling so rough right now, and Liquid doing a beautiful job of it.
Miracle killed Io with 1 dagger. Io was full HP and he just one-shot him. This 5% coup de grace is just insane. 20%. It means every 5th hit is gonna be a crit.
Yeah.
Statistically. So, GG's called. We can go back to the point where they have 2 supports who have no control. They lack stun. So they can't control these fights. The only hero that provides anything is Panda. It's hard to win those kinds of a game.
Yeah, and the silencer in a certain way felt kind of cool, but I'm not sure if it was like necessarily the pick that they should have gone for that one. We're still seeing the stats from last game because apparently the game coordinator is under some issues. But Lacoste, that's going to end it. And Team Liquid win. I don't know if it's the style that people would have been anticipating, though. I think I was expecting at least more dominance out of them in this, and Team Spirit looked really freaking good, particularly that game number 1.
I was expecting this to go to game number 3. Team Spirit, maybe when you mention that people don't expect these kind of games or performances from Team Liquid, we gotta give credit to Team Spirit. They are a really strong team right now. Of course, they can improve some things, maybe adjust the drafts a little bit. I love their draft in game number 1, and that's where they rolled.
Yeah, I definitely like that as well. And Liquid, a little bit stumbling out of the gate. Keep in mind, if this was the last major, they would be in an elimination match going into this because they would have lost the best of 1. But enough about that. Looking at their results here, I think it's the Liquid that people have been waiting to see a little bit more. The decision to go for that Ember Spirit in the last game with the Darkseer, that was really cool. I liked it a lot. This time around, taking the Centaur to deal with the gyrocopter, all very, very cool stuff from Team Liquid. And I still, looking at the way that Team Spirit played, I'm feeling like they might come out second in this group. Newbie and Navi as the other ones don't inspire a ton of fear in me for Team Spirit. Yeah,
this group is going to be interesting. Feels like Team Liquid kind of struggled with what to pick when the patch came out, but they're going to be ready for the TI, and they're going to be ready for this major from what I see. They're picking really nicely, counter-picking. Again, hard to predict what they're going to go for. Every single player on that team, versatile. They can swap the lanes, swap the roles, play a ton of heroes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we can all say congratulations to Liquid. The tokens are secure here as we go into the next one. But that's going to do it for us. Of course, China Supermajor continuing on. We're going to leave you. Lacoste, any final words? We're still going to be back again tomorrow where we're going to be covering another series. But anything that you would like to leave the viewers with?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can follow us on Twitter. Give us a shout out. Just kidding. No, and it's a pleasure to cast some games with you. Pleasure to be part of the Supermajor. We're going to cast too many games, but it feels good.
It feels good, man. Absolutely. Love casting with you too. I'll talk with you later. And I'll talk with all you fine folks out there as well. Continue watching the Supermajor. It's going to go on all the rest of the night or day, depending upon where you are. And we'll see you guys next time for some more great Dota 2. Adios.
Teach one, we reach on Maryland and Cincinnati to the far east, son. And we just begun to spread the gospel. Substantial pace rock, hip-hop apostles. Far from preaching with this art you call rapping. Taking y'all back when before this all happened. Frontin' hardcore when you barely saw porn. Never penetrating the end to get your heart warm. Rock on at the ridiculous pace. Disrespect hip-hop and I'll spit in your face. These kids are a waste of oxygen. It's madness, get in your case and all your shit. Like bag checks, got my eye on ya. Like insanity grab ya. Y'all see the packaging and I can't stand rappers. Cause bound to get ripped and then turned into garbage. I stay blessing mics, my followers pay homage. Substand blessing it, yes I am blessing it. You be for life, oh yes we stay blessing it.
Yes I'm blessing it, yes I stay blessing it. 5Ds forever, you know we stay blessing it.
Substand blessing it, yes I am blessing it. You be for life, hell yes we stay blessing it.
Yes I'm blessing it, yes I stay blessing it. 5Ds forever, you know we stay blessing it. On point like the prince we right with, living righteous. In these times of peril and crisis, the pain is reaching lifeless. Yeah. What's the matter? Who's the nicest? Who's alive? Who's gonna live to see the livest? Hopefully me, my lifeline of MC extends past the paying dues. How much it costs to be free? Deep rooted underground, but on the surface a tree. Branching out, all I ever really wanted to be. They wanna put us in a box and then pack it away, but we ain't having that. No parts, no which way. Yo, I'm going to the top and that's where I stay. Fuck the middle ground, cold getting biz while you was sitting that shit is style. Speedy on the quick fast, long term we make it last. Forever and a day, stay clear of the path, cause yo.
Blessing it, yes I am blessing it. You be for life, oh yes we stay blessing it.
Yes I'm blessing it, yes I stay blessing it. 5Ds forever, you know we stay blessing it.
Substand blessing it, yes I am blessing it. You be for life, oh yes we stay blessing it.
Yes I'm blessing it, yes I stay blessing it. 5Ds forever, you know we stay blessing it.
Children of the sun, look out, here we come. Live in Brooklyn, Maryland's where I'm from. We don't stop till you had enough. 5Ds, UV connect, that's what's up.
Children of the sun, watch out, we coming for ya. Rocking from the natty Midwest to California. And it don't stop even when you had enough. Pays and substantial, dude, that's what's up.
Blessing it, effortless, testing this, doubt it. Mic specialist, some we kept up and sprouted. As nice as you wish you were, it Mike's on my signature. Thought you said this shit is high, it's barely room temperature.
We're scorching, torturing cats from Cincinnati to New York and back. Where the pad don't say jack. When we bankrupt the brew from spinning the wheel of fortune black. We take you there and send you walking back.
Substand blessing it, yes I am blessing it. You be for life, oh yes we stay blessing it.
Yes I'm blessing it, yes I stay blessing it. 5Ds forever, you know we stay blessing it.
Substand blessing it, yes I am blessing it. You be for life, oh yes we stay blessing it.
Yes I'm blessing it, yes I stay blessing it. 5Ds forever, you know we stay blessing it.
All right, catch y'all next time. Bye. All right, catch y'all next time. Bye. All right, catch y'all next time. Bye. All right, catch y'all next time. Bye.